Hey YouTube, Shuffle Does here. This is a shed I designed a while back for my mom for a concrete pad she had in the back of her lot. This is a kind of cool, unique design for a shed, not your typical design. It's got a 1 foot overhang on the back and a 3 foot overhang on the front. Later videos, hopefully I can do some corbels to support that, at least make it look like it's supporting. Nice little window out front, big double door that we'll make later, or a big single door, I don't know yet. But here's some pictures of the first day. Had a couple hands helping to some degree, getting stuff cut and laid out, laying out both of the side walls, and then putting those up, and then we were able to get the back wall up and the front wall up. We drilled into the slab, put some anchors on there, and that was day one. Came back the next day, that Sunday, and it was just me working with my mom, helping out. So we were able to side everything. We were able to get the roof trusses we made the day before on, and then we were able to get the roof up. A week later is when I was able to come out and actually do shingles. So these outlooks or outriggers, depending on how you call them, this is just carrying the load and helping bring it back over the wall so your eave doesn't sag. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Some people do just a 1 foot ladder and attach that to the end. I like to do it this way because it basically cantilevers it back to the next truss, and the way you put on your sheathing further supports that. So you could hang off of the gable end overhang without an issue because it's fully supported back. These outlooks, outriggers, and just the sheer strength. So here's some of the trusses that we're putting up. These we pre-made on the back patio the day before. Went together pretty nice, having them match the top of the wall that we built them against, so they fit perfectly. Everything is turning out really square, which is awesome. my initial sketch of what I planned to do for my mom. I went through the basic design, figured out some geometry, calling and texting back and forth, trying to figure out kind of her wants and wishes in this shed, what kind of space we had to work with. And then drawing it out this way, I was able to put a cut list together for her. In the end, we went a little smaller just to save on time, but I still think it turned out really well. A couple extra pieces here and there for materials. We were able to hold off until the late summer of 2021 for her to get the lumber. Thankfully prices dropped and we were able to get that in, and this was filmed in fall, late fall. Here I'm cutting out just a pretty simple single hung vinyl window for a little ventilation if we need it in the shed, as well as get some extra light in there. Okay, so this is the start of day 3 when I had to come back, and my mom had already went through the outside of it and put on some exterior stain. I'll get a description of that, of what she used, and put it down in the comments for you guys to look at. We got the drip edge over the fascia, tar paper and starter strip, and just did a pretty standard architectural shingle. Nothing too terribly complex about that. There's not much. So here I am cutting the first 2 shingles. I cut the first one about a foot, and then I just stagger 6 to 8 inches after that. So the first cut would be the first and the last in the pattern, and then the middle one I kind of cut 2/3, 1/3, and that would be the second and third piece of the 4 initial starter shingles I put on. And then it's just laying full shingles after that to get a good opening. Well guys, I hope you liked this video. This was a lot of fun to build. It was kind of done in haste, so I didn't take a ton of time to record what I was doing, but I think it's going to turn out in the end. There's more to come on this shed as we build a door, put the fascia up, probably some gutters, those corbels I mentioned. So stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. So if you like this, please hit the like button and thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It doesn't do anything other than give me incentive to keep going. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already either. So thank you.